Eric Lavelle to kick it off. And there you see Timmy Dwight and Tavian Banks back for the Hawkeyes. And the Big Ten campaign swings into high gear. Back at the goal line with Banks, number 22. Up the middle, Banks swatted down at the 23-yard line. Those of you who have followed the Wolverines know that Clarence Thompson is a dandy, a youngster at strong safety. Now Russell, the tight end, in motion. This is Shaw on the toss to the short side of the field, and a good gain of about 7 or 8 yards before Ty Law knocks him out of bounds. Double tight end. They use the fullback, and that is Kent Call out of Fort Morgan, Colorado, banging for the first down. Cedric Shaw, the lone setback. The familiar stand-up position for the tight ends. Russell, one of them, going in motion. They're loading everything to the short side, and that time Michigan was ready as Trevor Price, number 8, came across and broke up the play. Kent Call, the lone running back. Call buried by the middle of the defense. Jason Horn hitting him first for the Wolverines, and it'll be 3rd and long, which will force the Hawkeyes probably to put the ball up for the first time. Folks, get ready for a wild and woolly Big Ten campaign. Could be a dandy. And here comes Driscoll, intercepted, and Steve Morrison gives the Wolverines scoring position with his interception out of bounds on the far side. The efficient Todd Collins, one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country. Mercury Hayes comes in motion, and it is Tyrone Wheatley drawing his first start, and nothing doing as the Hawkeyes gang up on him. 2nd and 10 following that timeout. There was an early turnover by the Hawkeyes. This is Todd Collins. On a delay with Wheatley, they force him to the middle, and Wheatley to the 11-yard line, and Bobby Diaco bringing him down. And John, this is 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines. Collins in zone, and unable to make the diving catch is Mercury Hayes. A 30-yard attempt for Hamilton.
Brent, he's 4 for 4 on the season from that distance.
Michigan with a field goal after the turnover. Dwight, 15 to the 26-yard line, and a good strong return for the young man from right here in Iowa City. That time it was just a simple off-tackle run by Cedric Shaw out of Austin, Texas, who picks up a first down. It's Shaw again with speed, swinging to the outside. Right in front of the Hawkeye bench, Dion Johnson. Driscoll. Complete into Michigan territory. 1st and 10, Scott Slutzker, the tight end. First down, Michigan territory.
3 big tackles again.
And Shaw could not find room, and that was Jarrett Irons, whose daddy played in the NFL, and he was a spectacular linebacker for Coach Moeller last Saturday against Colorado. 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play fake cold. Driscoll going to throw it on the move. Incomplete. He overthrew Cedric Shaw, who had slipped out of the backfield. One of the wrinkles, Mike Dupre has been used this week in practice as an option quarterback. Expect to see him before this game gets too far along, as Colorado was successful with the option. But here it is Driscoll on a straight drop back, incomplete on 3rd and 11. Trevor Price was the cover man for the Wolverines, and now it is Nick Gallery. Low snap, gets it up just in time. Ball touched by the Hawkeyes. Amani Toomer, who caught a big touchdown pass from Todd Collins last Saturday. The deep man, Jay Foster, is in the backfield. And Collins pulling out a little quickly. Now steps off to the left. There's a penalty flag down on the play. He's sacked at the 4-yard line by John LaFleur, whose daddy wore number 55 here at Iowa. In fact, so did his granddaddy. He's a third-generation number 55 with a big stop. Wheatley, the running back. Wheatley, left side. Wheatley to the 11-yard line, and Diaco brings him down.
The Wolverines have not done a good job on third down conversions this year.
Gets time, goes deep down the middle. Collins, and it is bobbled and dropped by Mercury Hayes. It would have been a great diving catch, and Billy Coates out of Grand Prairie, Texas, gets a mitt on it.
Normally down here in this field possession, Brent, I would prefer to go for the first down, because now you're punting out of your own end zone.
Which Craig Baker does.
And that's not a real good punt. That's a return ball.
Jasper, the wide receiver. Jasper to the 41-yard line. Wolverines lead by a field goal following an interception. Ryan Driscoll out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, on a play fake to Shaw, has time and throws incomplete. Shaw was wide open, and Driscoll cannot find the range.
He's audibling here, Brent. I think he anticipates blitz coverage right now. They bluffed it, now they're backing out and going zone.
Shaw, nothing doing. Steve Morrison, number 36, right there in the middle of that pile. Straight drop for Driscoll. Now under pressure down the middle and a little bit high and incomplete.
He gets set up. It takes a little while coming from the left side of your screen. Verba, number 73, blocking. See, he holds the ball, and now he comes underneath, and wham! He gives him a nice shot. Boy, that's smart.
Nick Gallery's punt is in the air. And Toomer fair catches, but inside the 10-yard line. What do you think about that, folks? Tyrone Wheatley, he's the tailback. It's Wheatley into the middle of the defense. Bill Ensuing out of Kirkwood, Missouri, makes the stop. Second down and 8 after the 2-yard gain for Wheatley. Collins changing up at the line. Wheatley up the middle for daylight. For Hayden Fry, a loser to Oregon. They won their first 2. Now they've lost 2 in a row. And it is Todd Collins faking Wheatley on the draw. Out to the side to Hayes on the completion. A lot of change-ups for the Hawkeye defense. They move in and up, trying to give Collins different looks. Basically, what we're seeing here today is that the Michigan offensive line is starting to saddle up and play some muscle football. Now it's 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines, who lead it here by a field goal. And Wheatley, first down, Wolverines. 7 carries for 32 yards here today, almost 5 yards a pop, so a little bit better, keeping the shoulders square, and they're using him on the muscle approach. Now off the toss, he'll cut back. Good tackle by Bobby Diaco out of Cedar Grove, New Jersey. Chris Webb is in that defensive line, and Tim Biakabatuka in the backfield, number 21 on the toss, runs the slant. And that is Chris Webb, 98, who rides him down. 3rd and 6. Biakabatuka. He is the running back. Michigan saying, let's strap it on and let's play. Now it'll be Collins. Gets time, and it is dropped. Pass was intended for Pierre Cooper. Diaco had dropped back on the tight end, and he was the coverage man. Good performance for the beat-up Hawkeyes on defense so far overall. Craig Baker punts again for the Wolverines. The ball is fielded at the 25-yard line by Tim Dwight. A penalty flag is down. Cedric Shaw, the tailback, has been an impressive runner. Comes again. Shaw bolts off to the right. There's a penalty flag down again as Chuck Winters makes the stop, and now a second yellow flag comes down.
There are multiple falls on the defense. Offside, defense is declined. Personal foul, face mask, defense.
12-yard run, face mask, ball out at the 46-yard line. So after the mistake on the return, Iowa gets it back, and now it is 1st and 10. Overall, that was a 27-yard gain for the Hawkeyes. Driscoll slips on the busted play, and he is buried for a loss.
Audibling.
2nd and 16. After the 6-yard loss, they'll come back with Shaw. Sprints to the left. Shaw gets the corner, but only briefly as Ty Law comes up, and also Jared Irons. 8 carries, 48 yards for Cedric Shaw from Austin, Texas. And Kent Call, now the running back. Driscoll fakes the delay, holds up the rush. Driscoll's got a receiver wide open. Willie Guy, but there is a penalty flag downfield.
Holding on the defense is declined. 1st down.
Closing seconds, 1st quarter, 1st and 10. Hits the motion man, slipping out of the backfield. It's Anthony Dean of Pompano Beach, Florida. As we come to the end of the 1st quarter here in Iowa City, listen to these Hawkeye fans. They love it so far. Shaw, the tailback. Ryan Driscoll, the Hawkeye quarterback. A play fake, and it's a beauty. Stands up and throws high and incomplete. So Hayden Fry comes up a gambler. There's a penalty flag down.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat, 2nd down.
Willie Guy, number 1. He's at the bottom of your picture there.
He's audibling now.
And now they come back with Call. Now you see that would have been good enough, Coach, for a 1st down on the last play, but instead it's going to be 3rd and long. Driscoll off a play fake, got time, goes for the home run, and he's got it inside the 5. Harold Jasper. On 3rd and 16 at the 42, a 40-yard pass play. Driscoll to Jasper, and now Filer is in here with Shaw. Shaw with that quickness. Shaw short of the goal line with Jared Irons hanging on. Filer is the fullback. Filer is short. Tries to break free. Michigan holds him as Clarence Thompson, the safety, comes first, and Rob Sweat. Oh, how that Thompson delivered a big blow for the Wolverines. This is 3rd and goal down there at the Michigan 1.5-yard line. Cedric Shaw, the Texas running back.
Here comes the shift now. They like to come toward the shift now, Brent.
And they roll Driscoll in that direction. Driscoll keeps it. Touchdown, Iowa. A penalty flag. Hold on.
There was no foul on the play. Touchdown.
Brion Hurley, Iowa City youngster, kicking with Jefferson Bates from South Carolina. Putting it down, the Hawkeyes. A 17.5-point underdog. Lead it here 7-3 in the 1st half. He's a sly one, that old Hayden is. I'll tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. So the other man whacks it high. And it is fielded by Smith. And Smith slips a tackle. Oh, Michigan recovers. Number 27, King, was able to fall on it. Tyrone Wheatley, Che Foster, Todd Collins in that Michigan backfield. Hayes, the motion man. Wheatley behind the middle of the Michigan offensive line, and that offensive line today has been playing without Big John Runyon. Here's Wheatley, and nowhere. Jason Hinland. Collins gets time. Wheatley slips out of the backfield and is covered by Marquise Porter of Newark, New Jersey. Baker punts again for Michigan.
Lousy punt. Wow.
Baker. And the Hawks up 7-3. Driscoll, who after a slow start is coming alive, and Cedric Shaw is tipped up. Second down now for the Hawkeyes, up 7-3. Driscoll can't find an open receiver.
That's not a legal formation.
Michigan declines the penalty, which leaves the Hawkeyes in 3rd and 10. Now remember, in 3rd and 16, Iowa burned Michigan, and that set up the go-ahead touchdown here a few minutes ago. And the flags come flying, the whistles are blown before the snap. 4 down linemen for the Wolverines.
He's audibling now because he sees what looks like a double zone coverage.
Inside hand up, and Shaw is tripped up. Shaw is hit by Jason Horn off the inside hand up, and Shaw was well covered that time on the little lateral play. Nick Gallery back to punt.
That's not a good punt. He won't return it.
So this has not been a kicking clinic here so far. Well, Michigan a little shaky so far, Coach.
Very shaky. Can't get any consistency in anything they're doing.
Fake to Wheatley. Collins picks him up. Wheatley is short of the 30-yard line. Tom Knight is the defender. Number 21 is your Michigan tailback. Biakabatuka looking for daylight, picks his way for 3-4 yards into the middle of the Hawks defense. Here he comes. Biakabatuka slams in for a Michigan first down. Porter with the tackle, averaging almost 6 yards a rush with 3 touchdowns for the Wolverines. Hayes is your motion receiver. Biakabatuka.
Brent, they got to go outside.
Collins making the signal to his 2 running backs. Off a play fake, buys himself beautiful time, throws it to Amani Toomer out of Berkeley, California. He caught the big pass for the score against Colorado.
Defense moving around.
This is Wheatley, who's back, and that is a loss. Number 68 comes in with the play for the Hawkeyes, making a fine stop, coming off the bench now for the coach. Collins back, sets the screen into Wheatley's hands. 45, 40, 35, 30. Big play. Down to the 20, 19, and a flag down on the play. 5 minutes to go in the first half, and cool hand Luke. Todd Collins at controls for the Wolverines. Biakabatuka is the tailback. Swings in motion. Gets plenty of time. Mercury Hayes near midfield and out of bounds. Billy Coates is the Hawkeye defender. At the 50-yard line with this 3rd and 13 for Collins and the Wolverines. Blitz. Collins avoids it and complete. He hits Toomer. And Toomer inside the 25 for a first down for the Wolverines. And the Wolverines, who trail, are on the move. Inside the Hawkeye 25-yard line. Wheatley swinging outside to the right. And he is just short of the 20-yard line. Ennis Ing makes the stop. Ennis Ing is from Kirkwood, Missouri. Second quarter. Wheatley picks his daylight. Wheatley found that crease beautifully and makes it to the 12-yard line, and another first down. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines inside the 15. Collins changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Off hit beautifully by Fahala, and now Mercury Hayes comes free with it. Now the ball is at the Iowa 11-yard line. And here, Biakabatuka swinging wide to the outside, inside the 5-yard line. 41 touchdowns already for number 6, Tyrone Wheatley. Will this be number 42? We'll see. 1st and goal now at the 2. Cooper's the extra tight end on that side. Wheatley to try it, and he's jammed up in the middle. Nothing doing that time. George Bennett out of Miami, number 49, met him. Oh, this would be huge for the Hawkeyes if they could hold Michigan to even another field goal. 2nd and goal. Wheatley slants back, touchdown Michigan. The Wolverines back into the lead on Tyrone Wheatley's 42nd Michigan touchdown. Remy Hamilton trots onto the field. Mark Bullich out of Muskegon will snap it, and Jay Remersma puts it down. It's a 10-7 Wolverine lead. 1:45 to go in the first half. Tim Dwight and Tavian Banks are back deep. There they are at the 2-yard line, set to return this. 1:45 to go. We get word that Porter is okay, just shaking up on the play.
Better get on it.
Jasper running over there, and so too is Tavian Banks, number 22, who pounces on the ball and saves it. So it is
nice defense.
Cedric Shaw, and now 1:39 to go. The timeout situation, Michigan with 1 and Iowa with 2. Bobbled, picked back up, loose. Michigan's got it. Morrison pounces on it with 1:01 and a chance now in the closing minutes on a pitch late with a minute to go when they're trying to run the clock out. Look for Michigan to try to strike right away. 3 wide receivers now for Collins. If the offensive line can give him time, maybe he can find it. They're going to keep it on the ground with Wheatley. Wheatley needs to get out of bounds to stop the clock, and he does it. He's down at the 15-yard line. Let's see if they can do it. Offensive line holds up. He goes for 2 more, and it's knocked down at the end zone. Can't get it in, and it was Porter making the play. 44 seconds to go, first half. No timeouts. 3rd and 8. Collins throws to the corner, and Hayes incomplete, so it is 4th down at the 38-second mark, and that means that Bob Greasy's son, Brian Greasy, number 14, trots on to hold it here. This will be a 32-yard field goal attempt for Remy Hamilton. He's 2 for 2. Dwight and Banks not back too deep. They expect a short kickoff. They do not expect shades of Notre Dame here. And it's the up man. One of the blockers. He's down at the 29 with 30 seconds.
That's Reggie Williams, a backup fullback, 3rd string fullback.
Oh, this is called the fullback.
Oh, nice. Boy, that's a nice job by Trent Zinkwitz, number 76. He really is a good football player.
It's 13-7 Michigan, leading by 6. Smith returns it to the 34-yard line. And it'll be Todd Collins and the Wolverines coming back out. Here's Tyrone Wheatley. He's the running back behind Collins. They're going to slant him to the outside, and he is met by Jason Henlon out of Downey, California. Number 21 has played pretty well.
Tyrone Wheatley carries.
Diaco tackling Wheatley.
That's exactly what they do.
At the 49-yard line. Wheatley in motion. Collins on first down with plenty of time. Wheatley at the 45-yard line.
I think he's audibling again, Brent.
Diaco is his running back, and Collins is going to go for the home run. Incomplete. Toomer, the intended receiver. Toomer was double covered. Knight out of New Jersey over there to make the play for the Hawks. Need 4 yards here. Diaco battles for it.
Diaco, the ball carrier.
The ball at the Hawkeye 38-yard line. Collins getting plenty of time. Couldn't find an open receiver, so he'll drop it off, and Mercury Hayes slips a tackle before he is out of bounds on that far side. And the ball is at the Hawks 33-yard line. Collins in trouble, steps away and throws a one-hopper incomplete. He picked up Damian Robinson.
They're taking an awful long time to get lined up. They got down to 6 seconds. 3.
Collins. Incomplete. Coverage to... It's a beauty. At the 1-yard line, Craig Baker of Terre Haute, Indiana, buries the Hawkeye.
Iowa's going with the extra offensive lineman now. They've adjusted at halftime, and they're coming with an extra defensive lineman.
That would be Michigan countering that switch by the Hawkeyes. And the fullback Cole is stood up by Steve Morrison, who intercepted a pass for the Wolverines in the first half. And that is Cedric Shaw into the arms of Trent Zinkowitz out of Cleveland, number 76.
See.
Here's Shaw, won't get it. The Hawkeyes are going to have to punt.
Boy, that ball almost popped out underneath his elbow. He got it up away from his body, and that ball was out there.
Now let's see what kind of a return Toomer gives the Wolverines.
That's
off of Gallery's punt. At the 45, slips, trying to get free.
Good coverage.
Todd Collins and the Wolverines will try to saddle it up in Hawkeye territory and see what they can come up with here. Collins on first down. Toomer dropped it.
He turned and ran with the ball before he caught it.
Aching heart sometimes is a tough thing to shake off. Blitz. It's 3rd and 10. Bill Innisinghe of Kirkwood, Missouri, all over Collins. Tim Biakabatuka is the running back for the Wolverines. The crowd alive again. It's a 3rd and 10 for Michigan. Here comes the blitz. Line picks it up. Collins burns it. Toomer holds on this time. Toomer breaks free. And Toomer, with 3 Hawkeye defenders on him, crashes to the 10-yard line. First down, Michigan on the 35-yard gain. Down officially at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Biakabatuka is still the running back. Cuts into the middle of the defense. Picks up 4 yards. This is a 2nd and 6. The ball is at the Iowa 7-yard line. Biakabatuka breaks free. Biakabatuka touchdown. Holy cow. He took on half the defensive team. Now Remy Hamilton is in, and in the first half it was young Brian Greasy, and he's still out there doing no good. They've missed the extra point. the 16 by Timmy Dwight.
Ooh, gosh.
22-yard line.
Boy, does Ernest Sanders, the young sophomore safety, hit you.
Now Ryan Driscoll, incomplete, right through the hands of the normally reliable Kent Cole, the fullback. Second down and 10. Driscoll backpedaling. Wide open. And there's a penalty flag down. Scott Slutzker, the receiver, a penalty on the play.
Holding.
Second and 25. Coming out from the 8-yard line now for the Hawks. They run the draw. This is Cedric Shaw going nowhere. Steve Morrison, who's played a whale of a game defensively for the Wolverines. Great slap catch by Slutzker. Slutzker snapped that one down. Nick Gallery, he'll punt it, and the Wolverines should have great field position again. Amani Toomer back to return it.
Those kind of balls are a little easier to return, Brent.
And he's got an alley to the 47-yard line. It'll be Todd Collins and the Wolverine offense going back to work. Well, here it is Michigan, 19, Iowa 7. That's what's going on here. And Wheatley, penalty flag is down on the play. Wheatley out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, but there's a yellow flag, and I believe this one is coming back. Wheatley, they come back with him. Second and 17 after that run. Offensive line gives Collins great time. Toomer over the middle. Third and 5 for the Wolverines. Boy, does he run. Woo! Yakabatuka. Yakabatuka's the running back, and he has gained 61 yards, and this offensive unit has bailed out that penalty on Coach Moeller, hasn't it? There he is. Yakabatuka explodes into that hole again, and he is down at the 16-yard line. One star to another. How would you like to be a defensive player trying to take on this pair of tailbacks? This is Wheatley. Wheatley in the hole, just short of that first down, and Marquis Porter said, I will take him on. Wheatley didn't get it.
Nice job.
Field goal time. And this one's good, and Remy Hamilton is perfect in the field goal department. Eric Lovell kicks it off for the Wolverines. Banks at the 15. Banks sprints to the outside. Almost found an alley. I want to tell you, Lovell, the kicker, came down there beautifully on that left side. If it hadn't been for Eric Lovell, Tavian Banks out of Bettendorf, Iowa, a young man with a future here, he might have gone the distance. Driscoll. Complete. Over the middle. 15-point edge for the Wolverines right now. And there's two in a row. Russell, the tight end, slips out, and Morrison, the linebacker, with the coverage. Ryan Driscoll moving the Hawks here. Gets time and snapped it off in the direction of Harold Jasper. A little miscommunication over there. Wolverines are coming. Here they come. Slutzker, penalty flag is down on the play.
Crying out loud.
And here, Michigan on defense, leading Iowa 22-7. And Slutzker again working in the hole, and inside the 25-yard line, the tight end goes for the Hawks. Driscoll with two big third down plays in this game. One back in the first half led to the Hawks score. Let's see if he can cash in on this, closing half minute of the third quarter. Here's Shaw on the toss, bounces to the outside, and then takes on a couple of defenders over there on that far side. They slammed into Chuck Winters pretty good, didn't they? Yard line. And that's Slutzker, the tight end, with that completion. 15 minutes left in Iowa City. Michigan 22, Iowa 7. Hawkeyes on the move. 2nd and 6 at the Wolverine 11-yard line. Cedric Shaw, his talented running back. This is Shaw, swings wide to the right, short of the first down.
They got
Pressure on Driscoll on the move, incomplete.
Tight
and it was
man
Ty Law with his man coverage on Jasper, who got the job defensively. Call the fullback. They're coming. They've got to hit him. And he's got it. Slutzker, touchdown. A gambling defense fails to bring the quarterback down, and Driscoll burns the Wolverines on 4th and 6.
They're going for one here.
Brion Hurley, number 20, from right here in Iowa City.
Normally down by 9, you go for 2.
Nails that extra point. 22-14. Hurley's the kickoff man. A lot of time to go, but you wouldn't put it past him to try an onside kick. Let's see. Kicks it short and high. Fumble! The Hawkeyes have got it. Fake the draw. Driscoll buys time, center field, and that ball's complete at the 20-yard line, close to a first down, and it was Mr. Slutzker again. 14 yards, 2nd and 1 coming up after this completion. Here's the handoff. First down, Iowa. Late substitution by the defensive unit.
Here's that unbalanced line, see.
Derek Price, the tight end. Driscoll, incomplete to Russell. 2nd and 10.
Up. That's Ross Verba.
Now 2nd down, and the ball has been brought back to the 24-yard line. They need 15 yards for the first down. Driscoll fires high and incomplete. Needs 15 yards on this 3rd downer. And it's 4th. Jefferson Bates out of Irmo, South Carolina, will put it down here for Brion Hurley. On the other hand, a field goal and a touchdown and win the ball game for you. Blocked. Field goal is blocked and into the end zone. Tyrone Wheatley. 2nd and 9. Cooper's in motion. The toss. Biakabatuka. And Biakabatuka, who ran so hard for a touchdown, into the arms of Porter. And here's the young man who could carry the load now in the 4th quarter. That's a 16-yard gain for Biakabatuka. Wheatley returns. Now it's Wheatley's turn. 11-10. Here he is, up the middle, cuts to the left. Wheatley finally brought down by Brett Chambers. And the ball at the Hawks 45. Here's Wheatley, slips a tackle. Here's Wheatley again for the first down. They stick right with number 6. Tim Biakabatuka now in.
Oh, that time.
Good defensive play by Fahala, who has played extremely well here. 3rd and 6 at the 24 for Collins and the Wolverines. It's been a muscle game. Now Collins will put it up for the Wolves. There's the first down.
Nice
it's
hit.
Toomer.
Nice hit.
Tyrone Wheatley's the running back. Battles for a couple of yards. It's Wheatley. His second touchdown.
Boy, you could see that coming from up here.
Right now, Wolverines up by 14. There's 15. One yard deep. Banks comes out. Banks with great speed to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Ryan Driscoll. He's done some good things under pressure here today. He'll have to put it up in the air now to bring the Hawks back. Hit on the release, and it's 2nd and 10. Ty Law with coverage on the near side. Russell, the motion tight end. Tried to pick him off, and number 28, Deion Johnson, goes diving for the low throw. That's Guy, number 1 in motion. Over the middle, and it is complete to the fullback, Ken Call. It'll be a tight formation here with Call and Shaw. Driscoll might as well keep it himself. It's just inches for the first down. He'll hand it off. First down, Hawkeyes, 6:18 to go. Yeah. They start him young down here.
He got her ticket. Grandma had to stay home.
That's it. Oh, great move in the middle by the defense to get pressure on Driscoll that time, and he still picks up Russell for 9 yards. Down Hawks is called bust through to the 40-yard line of the Wolverines. Driscoll again throws a swing to Call, and a lot of room this time. To the 35, 5 more. Steve Morrison comes up with a play defensively, and Call shaking his head that he couldn't shake number 36. Impressive drive here by the Hawkeyes. Great coverage that time. Morrison draped all over Russell. Inside lateral, and in nothing but room. Call to the 28-yard line. Filer and Banks are into the game now to block, and he gets the ball into Banks' hands. Banks to the 19-yard line.
They've got a nickel defense in there right now with 5 defensive backs.
Shaw, and he is slammed down. 3.5 minutes to go. Call is met. No first down. Another 4th down play coming up for the Hawkeyes here. To stay alive, they need this one. Driscoll steps away from trouble. Driscoll buys time and throws for it. The ball is at the Wolverines' 12-yard line. 3:18 to go. Back in the shotgun for this look, and Driscoll deflected. A diving attempt, but it is incomplete. Driscoll backpedals, drops it off in the middle. And the Hawks are inside the 10-yard line with that pass. 3 minutes to go, 3rd and 6. The ball at the Wolverines' 8-yard line. Shaw is in motion. And didn't turn around in time. And now here's another 4th down. They could be 4 for 4 if they can convert here. Driscoll, not this time. Goes over to the Wolverines at 2:48. It was Trevor Price who got in on Ryan Driscoll. Number 8 brought the heat. Here's Mr. Wheatley.
Tyrone Wheatley
on the left side. Tyrone Wheatley. Tyrone is across the 25 to the 28-yard line. This is Wheatley. Look at this hole. Patiently pick his way.
They're going to come after him now.
Here they come. And Wheatley into the middle of that defense. And Wheatley is wrapped up by Parker Wilderman.
They've got about 9 guys up inside that line of scrimmage right now trying to stop that run.
Hawks push the line defensively. Wheatley tries to find it, swings to the outside. Wheatley's in a foot race, and Wheatley will step out of bounds close to the 20-yard line with 1:07 to go.
Coverage up on top, Brent.
Wheatley with a pair of touchdowns into the middle of that defense, and now the clock will run down inside of a minute. Ball is at the 18-yard line.
Gonna flop on.
And that's going to do it.
You made the touchdown with Slutzker there on 4th down. What was the feel after you completed the touchdown, and what was the feel on the team?
I'm just glad I didn't get hurt. I just threw that at the last second, and I didn't even see him get a touchdown or anything. I just heard the crowd, and you know, I was pretty relieved that he scored. And at that point, I felt that the momentum was definitely with us. And then you know, we got that kickoff, and you know, and then we just faltered. And you know, good teams aren't going to do that, and you know, we just got to keep improving, and you know, 2 big guys are out of the way, and you know, we just got to look ahead.
What do you take to Indiana now?
Just improving, and you know, we just got to just improve, and that's the main thing: improve and don't beat ourselves.
Ryan, can you feel this team growing?
Yeah, I think we've learned a lot, and we're only going to get better. That's, you know, we're young and inexperienced, and we're going to get better.
You know, Michigan, they're known for to be a great team. They're ranked in the top 10 in the nation. You know, it was a great day to go out and prove myself to everybody, and to show, you know, our team that, you know, we're not going to back down from anybody.
Do you feel like this team is growing?
Yes, I do. After this win, I feel that our team's going to bounce back next week. I mean, we proved to everybody we're not going to back down to anybody. Next week we'll see what we can prove, and I think we'll get the W next week.
You guys feel pretty together, pretty strong unity still?
Yeah, this week was a big week for us. We came together, especially on defense. Transition for me on defense, I felt they said it was a good week. I felt it was a good week. We all came together very well, especially with the transition from everybody moving around. And I felt we did okay on defense this week.
Michigan's a great team, obviously. You guys have seen that. They beat Notre Dame and had a heartbreaker last week. From this game, hopefully we just gain some confidence. I mean, Hawkeyes came out and we never quit. I know you guys saw that, and hopefully we can take that into next week.
Different feel, obviously, than after the Penn State and after the Oregon game?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, different feel because we felt like we were right into it up until about 2:30 left in the game. You know, we thought we'd be able to pull something out like Colorado did. A little more of a heartbreaking loss because, you know, we all gave it our all. It's tough when you lose that way. When the guys go out and play so hard and leave it on the field, it's tough to lose.
When you guys made that 4th down and made the touchdown with Slutzker, what goes through a team when they make that, and they, you know, what does it do for the confidence and for everything else?
Well, you know, shoot, it's total euphoria. When you see, like for me, I was on the ground, I got up and we're in the end zone, the crowd's going crazy. It's a great feeling. You run down there, you're out of breath, excited, and you look at the scoreboard and you say to yourself, you know, we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game. And that's probably the big reason why it hurts so bad when you lose a game like this.
Now, it seemed like there was some ebbs and tides in momentum in this game. You know, you guys had it when you were leading with the touchdown, made it 7-3, but then it seemed like they were getting some breaks there towards the end of the half and the beginning of the second half.
Right, that's what I noticed about the game. The game went up and down, up and down. We looked great, we looked terrible. They looked great, they looked terrible. And again, that's the way football goes. And what you strive to do is look great every time you have the ball and make them look terrible.
You know, it's tough when, you know, you play such a good game all the way through, and especially down in the 4th quarter with Tyrone Wheatley. You know, he's a great back, and I think the defense played great today, and things just happen that way.
How does this feel as compared to last week? It's got to feel a little bit better, maybe a moral victory.
Well, I'm not much for moral victories myself, but there's definitely a lot of good things here that we did well today. And this Michigan team's a good team, obviously, highly ranked, and you know, it's good that we could do so well against them, but still, I would have rather had the win.
Even though you guys didn't win, Scott, how much confidence does a game like this give you guys?
It helps us a lot. I mean, You know, we need to go back and look at all the things that we did right, as well as all the things that we did wrong. You know, I mean, we did play a good game, and we just kind of killed ourselves with some mistakes.
On your touchdown catch, Driscoll was under a lot of pressure. Were you surprised to see the ball coming your direction?
Yeah, he did a great job on that one. I mean, I didn't expect him to get the ball to me, but he's been doing a great job all year with getting the ball out with the pressure coming at him.
You really seen him grow as a quarterback?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's gaining experience and confidence, and we're gaining confidence with him with every game. And I think it's really looking good.
We've never had a team at Iowa that played any harder with what they have. The inexperience, the injuries. We hold him to a touchdown and 2 field goals the first half. And just incredible. We started a walk-on, no scholarship player at outside linebacker in the place of Hartley, a kid named Brett Chambers. We started John LaFleur for his first college game. Jeremy McKinney was moved from second-team offensive tackle, a true freshman, to defense this week. He played over half the game. It goes on and on. There's no need. It was an incredible performance by a bunch of kids that some of them didn't really know what they were doing, except get after people. And it's obvious on offense that we got penalty after penalty when we got into scoring position, and that really hurt us. Michigan, as you know, has a great football team, and but we had a chance, and we just didn't have enough experience and execution to pull it off. I've never had a quarterback that played any harder than Ryan Driscoll with the pressure and throwing the key passes. I know I've never had a tight end that made more clutch catches than Slutzker. Because the Michigan guys tackle hard, and they really, and our receivers kept holding on the ball. Kent Call ran extremely hard. He's got probably a broken hand, lacerated fingers. Just as soon as they sewed him up, he'd go back in. It was really an inspirational effort by our people in a losing cause. But I'm really reminded of the ball club I had down in Miami when I had the great football team, and we were defeated, but we gave such a great effort that the ball club really grew up that night and came together, and I'm really hopeful that this will happen to this ball club. Of course, a lot of the guys are on crutches and so forth. We got 3 more hurt today. Ennis Inge, Shane Day, and Slutzker all went down with ankle injuries to go on top of the other injuries that we've got. But this ball club could very well now regroup and have a pretty good season. I don't know what else to say to you except that Michigan's got a tremendous football team, and they certainly showed it today.